on the Lions' speedy running back. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Fields. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get this to about the 38. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 73 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So this winning streak is going to continue.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now a toss right to Barkley. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This complete to David Bell. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Now Prescott. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And they'll get this down to the 10. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy 1st.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Off play action, Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And it's caught, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. Rolling to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the draw, this is Barkley. Once more the juke. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Prescott from the gun. To Barkley on the check down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Prescott looks to throw on first. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He'll get it inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Prescott, and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 75 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. First down, Prescott. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys have now moved out in front to try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. Play action. It's Fields. Right back to Pitts again. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Prescott off play action. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Fielded at the 20. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends...
He's got a man, complete! And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A 3-yard pickup. And 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Fields. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. One play action, Fields. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, the extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Barkley inside handoff. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, it's Prescott. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. He dumps it off to Barkley. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Prescott. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the fourth. He's airing it out for Williams. They've got his man complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They will zoom past that number there. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from the 20. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. The York on now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2 things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. A first down carry for Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him to completion.
To throw, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz. In the red zone with his second game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Fields. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
York now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 7, 33 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10.
Finding Schultz, and he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Here's Prescott.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Prescott. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Dak. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what?